Okay, so by the time you're out of high school and you're not really doing college, you actually start opening up your own businesses. You had your own pool hall, a gambling house, and a collectible store.
You did your research. Yeah, so I had my first business was the car service business. It's called On Time Car Service. Yeah, it was near Avenue U. Yeah, so near Gravesend. So that was my first business. What happened was the owner of that business, the two Italian brothers, uh, it was one of the biggest car service business in Brooklyn. On-time car service and Safeway, these two car service. And it was run by two Italian brothers, and they had a lot of cars, probably like over 20 something cars. The business dropped down to about 2 cars. It was neglected because they moved on to bigger and better things. So that's when I got the offer to buy it with a partner, with a dispatcher over there, who was another Asian Burmese guy. So when I bought the business, we reinvested the profits into the business and built it up to a 12-car business. Because back then, they were house cars. It wasn't like owner-operator vehicles. Eventually, it moved on to owner-operator vehicles, and now it's Uber. So I built it up to 12 cars, and then I sold that business, and then I invested $175,000 into the billiards place, and then I had the collectible store, and that expanded into 2 other collectible stores, one in Sunset Park, Chinatown, one on Avenue U, Chinatown. And I had a gambling house in the basement of that establishment. And then the other one was at the Junction, the other collectible store, which was directly across the street from the pool hall. So I always had that business wheeling and dealing mindset, I guess you would say.
Okay, and during that time, you have these multiple businesses, but you're still a soldier in the gang. Why didn't you have any aspirations to actually become a boss?
That was never that's not my personality. I never liked to be the man or in the limelight. I always liked to be under the radar, to be low profile. So why would I want to be the boss? I get to enjoy the benefits of being under the umbrella of the gang. And nobody's going to extort from me. Nobody's going to come to my business and cause any trouble. I get to open my own gambling house, and who's going to say no? So why do I need to be a boss and put a target on my back and get jealousy from other people? I mean, I had a good, I still get all the connections that I needed because I was trusted. So through Cambodian Peter, I was able to speak to his boss, and I was getting counterfeit money from him. I can get anything I want from him. I can get, guns from him if I need. But actually, he was getting more guns from me than me from him. But we exchange. Like he always have different rackets, that he would include me in.